Hello and welcome everyone to episode 66 of 120 Days of Movie Podcast. This is one of your co-hosts, Chuck.
This is another one of your co-hosts, Daniel.
This is your last co-host, Brendan.
Wow. So we watched a movie from the 90s called Sneakers that was recommended by Brendan. And this is like the most Brendan movie I've ever watched in my whole life. And so I was gonna ask, do you want to explain, kind of go through the summary of a plot without trying to spoil too much, or you want me to do it? It doesn't matter to me.
I could say it, but I guess it's kind because I can break this up in like two summaries of the first half and the second half.
Yeah, that'd be good. I like that. We can do like the first half, and then we can
So the
talk about
first
it some
half,
more.
so the first half is this hacker guy named Marty. He's hired by what is told to us as like the NSA to him and his team are hired to steal this like black box from this math physicist that we find out it can like decode anything.
Yeah, like it can bring out any password for anything. Like nothing's safe anymore.
Yeah. And then the second
Mhm.
half is they find out that it's not the NSA and that it's his like old
Whoa,
friend that
whoa! No more spoilers. But it's okay. That's not a big spoiler, but it is kind of a spoiler. Um,
yeah.
yeah, it's fine. The first half is fine for now. We can talk about the second half later. I guess. Well, we could. Whatever. It's kind of a generic plot. If you can't figure what's going out, like figure out the plot while you're watching. I don't
Yeah.
know. hmm Um, I was gonna say the NSA being the bad guys was like totally not like it was not obvious, but it was like kind of obvious.
Oh yeah, like the presumably NSA guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a feeling they were gonna be the bad guy. Like this movie felt, I guess because it was like it's a 90s movie, but like yeah, I just knew everything that was gonna happen while watching.
Yeah. um, you missed a big point though. In the very beginning of the movie, he actually is working with this other guy, Cosmo. Like they're
Oh
hacking
yeah.
in like the 60s, I guess, because they're like talking about Nick.
1969,
Oh,
I
okay,
think.
69. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're talking about Nixon and they're talking and they get in trouble and then Cosmo gets arrested, but he comes back. It,
Yeah.
uh, it was so funny watching this. I felt like even though Cosmo comes back maybe nearly halfway through the movie, I kind of already forgot about him. I was already
Yeah.
like, "Oh, wait, who's this guy?" But I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's the guy in the very, very beginning." Um, I love how that first scene was shot, though. I thought it was so grainy, and I thought the whole movie was gonna be
Mm.
like that.
Well, when it's in 1969, it's also filmed in like the aspect ratio is different. Like it's full screen, which is kind of
Yeah, and
yeah.
that transition to the regular movie was really cool. I actually was kind of
Mm.
surprised by that. I'm like, "Wow, that's actually kind of tasteful."
Yeah, it's sort of funny to me because I also liked it, but I was like, it's just funny looking now back at like if today if we were filming something in 1992 and you wanted to look like it was filmed in 92, you would probably make it grainy and filmed in full screen. So the fact that it went from 69 to like, oh, it's now we're in the future, like it's widescreen, high definition, but not really by our standards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna also say, why is the movie called Sneakers?
Because
Dude, no, go ahead.
oh
Yeah,
go ahead.
explain it, Brendan, and then no, go ahead. You say the real reason, then I'm gonna get mad.
Oh no, I was gonna say from what I took it when he asks like when the NSA guys come and he's like I forgot the exact line he says, but he says like, "Oh, big shoes," and he's like, "Yeah," in the sense of like, is it?
Oh
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
no.
I think I know what you're talking about. In the very
So
beginning.
yeah, in the very beginning when that two NSA guys come, and then he's like, "Oh, we have big clients," and then he makes the main character makes a reference to shoes.
Oh no. He's saying the test of whether or not they're rich clients is he said, do they have nice shoes on? Like that's how
Yeah,
they know if they're going to take them seriously.
Oh, but no, no. Brendan is. I think Brendan is right
Yeah.
because and then like basically the guys that are like his group were sneakers because like they're lower class, I guess.
Yes,
Maybe
I'm
that's a
getting it all
better
from that
answer than
line.
yeah. That's a pretty good answer. That's better than anything I could think of. Because I'll tell you what I was waiting for. So let me say what I'm like thinking. Is it just this simple? I'm like, is it because they're thieves and thieves sneak, therefore they're
Mhm.
sneakers? Like it's not shoes, it's literally like they sneak, which is sort of stupid. But what I was waiting
Oh.
for was I wanted to figure out if sneakers was an anagram.
Mm.
Like what is I mean, now we're getting into the twist, but like that
We can spoil the movie.
C-Tech. Okay, good. C-Tech
Yeah.
astronomy is an anagram for too many secrets,
Mhm.
which in and of itself, I don't know why that was a big reveal. Like that doesn't really explain anything that it's too many secrets. But
Yeah.
also a nice touch, like just a stylistic cool thing is the opening credits. Uh, all the initial credits like Universal Pictures and the name of the director and some of the lead actors and stuff. They put anagrams next to the names. So like Universal Pictures is like I don't know, it was something ridiculous. I just remember Robert Redford was Fort Red Border, so it's all anagrams of their names. And then um, the corrected names are in blue font and the anagrams are in white font. And then sneakers comes up and it's in white font, but there's no blue font, there's no anagram. So I immediately thought, oh, is sneakers going to be revealed to be an anagram of something important? And it never is. So it was just
Oh.
kind of a weird choice of, I don't know, like they kind of set me up thinking they were hinting at something, and I guess they weren't.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, I thought it was gonna come up later again, but it never came up again.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I also like I'm gonna complain about this. I didn't really like how we really didn't get introduced to the characters. I know like
I
it's
was
kind of
thinking
like
the
a hand
same.
yeah, it's like kind of a hand-holding thing to like I can see it from both sides, like both people arguing
Mm,
this, like, oh, like you don't like the characters will like be gradually introduced as you watch the movie, so you don't need like a standard introduction. But I feel like we really don't learn anything about these characters at all. Maybe not even
yeah.
like the main guy. Like we know that he worked with Cosmo, but like that's really it. And in the very beginning, I guess they do go like Dennis says like, yeah, this guy, we don't even know what this guy did. This guy,
Yeah.
his file's blank.
You're right. Yeah, but they still brought a manila folder just to open it up and demonstrate there's nothing in it. Um, yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, I think it's sort of a trope of the genre, right? Of like the ensemble heist film to kind of go through all your colorful characters, and I feel like they imply that all of them have an interesting background, but they don't explain it. Like they say one
Mhm.
line for each of them. Like River Phoenix's character, Carl, I think is his name. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
broken, tried to change his grades, his high school grades. Why that made them recruit him, and like I don't know. They bring up that one guy was in the CIA, but he was kicked out for basically no reason, and even when they reveal the reason, it's not satisfying. It's just because he had a temper problem or something. One dude's name is Mother. I don't know why they call him Mother. That's not explained. The other guy's named Whistler. I also don't want to know why they call him Whistler. Um, yeah, it's just sort of I mean, it's fine. Like, it's a little bit of a nitpick, but I'm with you, Chuck, that it was like,
Yeah.
okay, like, if you tell that it's like the implication the suggestion of something interesting, but without really
Yeah,
putting
and
any thought
I
into it.
yeah, and I mean, like, it was just weird. I feel like I didn't really learn anything. Like, I feel like I feel like the plot just kind of like like just went along. I was like, okay, cool. Like this is just the movie so far.
Yeah.
Um, and I was also like surprised because I'm like, oh, like I know Ben Kingsley's in this. Like, when is he gonna show up? And he
Mm.
finally shows up like halfway through the film, and he doesn't really look like. But obviously, I probably have seen more like Kingsley films as he's been older. But like seeing him, I'm like, I don't think like I was confused if that was him.
Oh, really? You didn't recognize him?
Yeah, I did not recognize him until like after the film. Like, oh, I guess that was him.
Oh,
Uh,
wow. Yeah, no, I definitely recognized him. That's interesting. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess I feel like he has sort of a distinct look, but Maybe
Yeah,
not.
I guess maybe because he wasn't bald. I don't know. I just didn't.
Right. The ponytail threw you off.
Yeah. Also, it was funny because I also didn't really recognize River Phoenix. I was like, oh, I know he's in the
Oh,
movie, and I guess he's Carl, but like for some reason, like he always is just younger in my memory.
yeah. You don't really have an
Yeah,
excuse for
from
that one because
from
that's
Stand By
just I feel
Me.
like what he looks.
Oh, so
Oh,
no,
yeah. Okay.
yeah, I guess I think I've seen Stand By Me like maybe like 4 or 5 times, so I always associate him
Mm,
with the
mm.
him being younger.
Mhm.
But
I
yeah,
always
no,
think of him in The Last Crusade. I don't know
I
why, but that's
I've never
my,
seen that.
my. You've never seen The Last Crusade?
Oh, I,
No.
I haven't either.
That's
The
insane.
Last
The,
Crusade.
the third Indiana Jones movie.
Oh, I've never seen any of the
Oh,
Indiana Jones.
I've only seen the first one.
That. Oh man, you guys are missing out. I
Yeah.
mean, for a beloved franchise, the batting average is not great. Like 2 out of 5 are really good, and then the rest are kind of take or leave. But
I'm
the
Mhm.
two that are
I
good are really good.
I'm not a huge fan of Harrison Ford.
Yeah, we've talked about him on this, right? Or was I talking to somebody else that I
Yeah,
do
for
like
Blade
him,
Runner.
but for Blade Runner, yeah, it's like I do like Harrison Ford. I feel like he's not a fantastic actor, really. Like he's just kind of it's all kind of charisma and sort of screen presence with him.
Yeah, he's like yeah, like I to be honest though, like it is kind of both like he
Mm,
has that like that name recognition. And he also
yeah.
like has that face recognition. Like you see him like, "Oh, I know this is Harrison Ford." He's like one of the biggest actors of all time, but like I don't know, just never he just never sells me.
Yeah, I get it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I also
Um
like River Phoenix in My Own Private Idaho.
See,
Sure. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that either.
It's a good one.
Oh, cool. Now yeah, I gotta add. Oh, and this is with Keanu.
Keanu, yeah.
Yeah.
Keanu. hmm So yeah, I guess like I have to watch more River Phoenix stuff. Um,
Mhm.
his brother is amazing, so I bet he was amazing too. Um, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
This movie was like kind of weird for me. I will say I when we got to the part where it was revealed that the NSA were the bad guys, I was like, oh, there's probably like 30 minutes left of the movie, and I'm like, oh no, there's still like there's still like an hour and a
Mm.
half left. I was
Yeah.
I was cracking up. I'm like, how is there still more left?
Yeah, that
No, yeah.
whole that twist really isn't even halfway through the movie. It's like a third, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. It's not. It's really early.
Yeah. And I'm kind of like disappointed where it goes after, because then it's just like, oh
I
yeah,
agree.
let's
Like they're just
yeah.
breaking into like the one office building. I'm like, oh, this is lame. I like the stuff before it way more.
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna like lead to like a very like intricate conspiracy, but the entire second half is like, oh yeah, let's just break into that and reacquire the box again.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like this box, this super important box, they're just gonna keep it in there. I don't know. Yeah, it became like a heist then, which is fine, but I wanted
Mhm.
more of like the hacking and
Yeah.
like that side.
I agree. I wanted more of the hacking as well. It was very like not satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the for all the time, it's like I'm not even sure how to explain it or like where the time went, but like in my mind, I kept comparing this movie to like the Ocean's movies, right? Like that's kind of the different. They're like 10 years apart, but that's like the other kind of heist movie, sort of comedic heist movie.
Hmm.
hmm
And the Ocean's movies, which I really like, the it's uh I feel like the plot is more difficult to follow in the Ocean's movies compared to this movie. Like this movie is a little bit slower paced. Like it's they take their time to explain things a little better, and yet there's like yeah the circumstances around the heist and like what they're doing I feel like are not actually very interesting. Like even the first heist, before they realize the NSA are the bad guys, is them just breaking into a dude's office. And the biggest
Yeah.
obstacle they face is that it's an electronic keypad. Like that's apparently way outside there. That's too much. They're like, those things are impossible to get around. I was like, we're talking, what? We're talking about keypads on an office door? That's the limit of your abilities? And then the way they get around it is he just kicks the door down. Like these hackers, that's their solution. It's
I
like, we'll
like
just
that.
kick it.
I like that actually. I thought that was kind of funny.
It is funny. It is
Yeah.
that at least is like for a joke. But like I feel like that sort of thing comes up like when the um later in the movie when they're breaking it when they're really breaking the real things happening, they're breaking into Cosmo's office, into Ben Kingsley's office. His security is like a heat recognition thing.
Mhm.
Like it's heat, it recognizes heat and it recognizes motion. So it's like, oh shit, like are we gonna shut it down? Like are we gonna like hack in and like no, we're gonna turn the thermostat all the way up to 96 degrees so it can't see there's a person in there, and he's gonna walk real slow. That's the solution. It's like, okay, like that doesn't seem that advanced. Like, is that all it takes? Like, okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
honestly, now that you mentioned it, Dan, like the first I guess heist they do going into the guy's room, it's like so this crazy NSA group that knows everything about like the people they're hiring. So they hired this like very smart and crazy hacking team only to kick his door down and get like the answering
Right.
machine from his room. It's
Right.
like what?
Not to mention they don't actually we find I mean now I'm getting maybe too into it, but like they don't hire them because they're good. They hire them, I guess, because he's Marty. Because he's Martin Bryce or
Oh
whatever. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like it
Yeah,
turns out I guess it
that
was
was so dumb, actually.
yeah. Um yeah, right. So that's I don't know. It's just I did like the movie, like I enjoyed watching it. I think there's elements of it that are actually like pretty well done. And there's an element of that's really fun. Like it is like I feel like it's fun watching high tech stuff from the '90s. You know, like it's sort of like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
the fact that to like get into the voice recognized, like they had to use the guy's voice to get into his office. They just literally recorded his voice with a little like cassette tape. It's like so
yeah.
funny.
I
Uh,
also love that scene where they're on the date. I actually thought that was pretty fun.
yeah, yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it is. It's just I don't know. Like is actually like the details of the plot I feel like fall flat. Like it's sort of it's not that really that well thought out ultimately.
Yeah. I would say like my favorite one of my favorite aspects of the movie is probably just like some of the commentary they give, whether that's like on government or
Mhm.
Yeah,
security,
they
stuff
kind
like
of
that.
yeah, they kind of like point it like, oh, everyone's the bad guy.
Yeah.
And it's also
That was
funny
pretty cool.
because like a lot of the guys there are like conspiracy theorists. Like in the I
Yeah.
guess like early in the movie it was like someone was like, "Oh yeah, the moon landing's fake," or something like that.
Yeah,
And I'm
it's
like,
Dan
"Oh, I
Aykroyd's character.
yeah, 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 yeah." He's the blind guy, right?
No, that's Whistler, Dan Aykroyd's
Whistler, okay.
mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The Whistler, I was cracking up too because I actually didn't realize he was blind until like he was doing the braille stuff.
Right? Yeah, how weird
Oh,
is
you
that?
too? Oh, you
Me
too, right?
too.
Like,
And I thought I was crazy because I was
yeah,
like,
okay. I'm glad
yeah,
because they did not make that like super apparent. I
no,
feel.
they didn't. It's like, and it's so, I feel like it's like very easy to make, just be able to see that a character's meant to be blind.
Mhm.
And
I thought you
like,
Yeah.
guys
they,
were gonna make fun of me. Like, you're like, how
no,
did you not notice it was
I thought
blind?
you were yeah, I thought you got I was sitting there like, I must be an idiot. Like, because there's a scene, like, a third into the movie, it's right before the twist, that they have him wearing like, they make it more obvious that he's blind, because they
Yes,
have him wearing glasses, and
yes,
he's like,
yes.
all of a sudden, he can't find anything, and I was like
Mhm.
and I literally this is how fucking stupid I am. I was like, "Did I miss something? Did this guy go blind? Did something go wrong in the heist?" I'm so confused. Especially since the time we've seen him before that, they're like doing surveillance stuff, like video stuff. He's
Yeah.
obviously like their audio man. But yeah, I just it's like was so strange that they didn't make that more clear that he's blind.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
like so strange.
Also, his scenes where he's doing like the whatchamacallit, like the audio stuff, I was
Mm.
thinking a lot about like it reminded me a lot of like Minority Report, and I kind of just wanted to watch
Huh.
Minority Report.
Oh, that movie's great.
But
Been
you
a
know
long
what I
time since
mean?
I've seen
You
it.
know what I'm talking about, Brendan? Like how they
Yeah.
like would analyze scenes, and you would kind of get like more information the more times you viewed it.
Yeah.
It like I wanted that. I was like, oh, this is so
Mm.
cool. But it was just the audio, and they only did that once. I'm like, oh, that was so interesting. I wish they did more with that. Um,
Yeah,
it was
that was
it
Yeah.
was
pretty
it was also strange how like some characters were like would fuck up something and it was like, that's okay, but then they would like get something else like really complicated done correctly. It was just like inconsistent. It was so weird.
Yeah, and like talking about strange scenes, I thought one of the strangest was when he was in the car with the Russian guy, and then the Russian guy kept saying like, "Oh, tell me now if you want asylum," or tell like while the
Oh yeah.
but then
Mhm.
all of that, as because I'm over here thinking like, okay, this Russian guy, he's like pretty big, he's well protected, and then literally all of that just to be shot like
Yeah,
a few seconds
right.
later. I'm like, what? What,
Yeah.
what were
Like,
you gonna offer him? Like, what type of asylum are you talking about?
Yeah.
right. Like, yeah, just like an undermining of the stakes a little bit because it's like, yeah, like I feel like in that moment, I mean, I'm guessing this is what they were trying to, the sort of tension they were trying to create was like, okay, if this American citizen, a fugitive actually, runs and says, I'm taking political asylum from Russia, that's like could be, I guess, a big deal is like what they're implying. Like that's maybe he's not going to be able to go back to the U.S. Like that's sort of a severing tie thing.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, it's like if he had said, okay, fine, I'll do it, I'll take asylum, everything would have been the same because
Yeah,
they would have just shot the dude. I guess like
exactly.
yeah, really, really weird.
Yes.
At least it was funny. Like I will say, like
Yeah,
I got a lot of humor out of this. So I was happy for what I got.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
it's not. Sorry, go ahead, Brendan.
no, go ahead.
I was just going to say, for all the criticisms I think that we have that are fair, it's like it's a good movie. It's fun. Like I enjoyed watching it. I
Mhm.
think maybe it just suffers from like maybe I had the wrong expectations. Where like maybe it's more of just like a comedy, like it's more like than it is a sort of
Like
thriller, like or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, like maybe I'm putting too much emphasis on like the details when that's really not the important part.
no, I agree with you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it really the movie changes depending on how you view the genre.
Mm,
Yeah. And yeah, for me it was a fun 90s film, but it definitely like doesn't stand out crazy for me. Like
Yeah,
I
mm,
did enjoy it. It was just like a nice watch how a lot of 90s movies were. So, yeah, I agree
yeah.
with me.
I was gonna say, have you guys seen any of the director's other films? Phil Alden Robinson. He's only made 6 movies.
mm.
Um,
Which
When
which one?
I don't recognize a single
oh
one except Sneakers, and that's only because oh maybe I guess
oh
I do
Field of
kind of
Dreams.
remember. Oh, I have not seen
Right.
Field of Dreams.
Oh, that's
Oh,
on
but
my
you
I
probably
think I saw
maybe
it a
you've heard
long
of it,
time
right?
ago.
Oh, with
Yeah, I
Kevin
saw it as a kid.
Costner.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen some of the Sum of All Fears.
Okay, okay,
Mm.
so maybe I thought I was gonna be like, oh, I
No,
thought we were all gonna be like, oh, we've not seen his films, but no, it sounds like you
it's
guys
just.
are familiar.
I mean, yeah, I don't think I've seen Some Level of Fears, but I've heard of it. I've seen Field of Dreams, like as a kid. I think I might have seen The Angriest Man in Brooklyn, funnily enough. But yeah, no, I'm with you though. It's like he doesn't have an extensive filmography.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This it kind of was a slog too.
Mm,
Like
Yeah.
some points, I did catch myself like looking at the runtime. I'm like, oh, like when is
mm.
this shit gonna be over?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I I don't think I felt maybe that negatively because actually I'll give it a little credit just to break up the criticism a little bit. Like I do like the structure of it. Like I do like where the twist comes in. Maybe I'm the outlier on that because like I don't know if I really saw it coming. Like
Okay.
I was watching and I was like, okay, like I guess this must not be the whole movie because yeah, it's like half an hour in that they've got the black box and stuff. But I don't know. I guess I like the fact that they find the black box, they discover what it does. That's actually I think a great scene where they
Yeah,
figure out what this thing is. Is like
for sure.
strangely, I feel like in a movie that sort of falls flat at times and isn't sure if it's comedy, it's like I think a super tense, like kind of really dark scene that like really worked for me.
Hmm.
Um, like with the music and like the sound, like almost just like the monitor sounds coming off the computer that like hum, and as they're going through and um they're testing out all these different what servers they can like break into, and it starts with things that are serious but like relatively innocuous, where it's like they're looking at the Federal Reserve, and then it ends with Whistler just saying, "Oh, you guys, anybody feel like crashing a couple passenger planes?" Like it
Yeah,
escalates to
that was
yeah.
a big tone shift for me. I'm like, are these guys actually the good guys?
Right. Like it's like in that moment, I was like, "Oh shit! Like, what is this movie? Like, is this gonna really take like a hard turn? Like, yeah, either that these guys are fucked up or what, you know?" And it sort of
Yeah.
doesn't. Like, there's the twist, and then the movie just kind of continues on, unfortunately. But
Mhm.
that scene almost like I feel like points to the potential of the story. Um, because, like I said, there are moments I think that work. Another one I like it is sort of goofy, but I like towards the end when Ben Kingsley's character is like calling out to Robert Redford's character. What are their names? Cosmo and Martin.
Mhm.
Cosmo's calling to Martin, saying, "Come on out. I give you my word. Whatever. Come down." And it's like half of his face is in shadow, and there's like the flickering coming off the surveillance cameras behind him. It's like a really visually striking scene. What he's saying is bullshit. Like it's very generic, but I don't know. There's moments in this movie where I feel like it I see that potential. Like it's like a little bit elevated. It just doesn't. I don't know. It just never quite comes together.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree. There's like they could just I don't know. They could be way more clever with some things.
Mm,
I also really just didn't enjoy the ending when it's just like obviously the box is going to be empty. Like come on, are we like
mm.
I'm surprised Cosmo was surprised.
Yeah. Well, that the box is empty, even though their whole plan revolved around replacing the voice machine case, which like that is what
Mhm.
they were doing. So of course they have multiple. But also, I thought you were going to say at the end, like as if the NSA that apparently is prepared to murder people for this thing or whatever they're doing, like the fact that Martin can just pull out a chip and like they're gonna get back to their headquarters or whatever and be like, "Oh shit, we're missing a piece. I wonder where that could be." You know what I mean? Like I don't understand like
Yeah,
how
I don't
Yeah.
that's the
like
solution.
I feel like they would notice like oh this shit doesn't work. Like
Right. Well, yeah, and I was so confused again. Like it's like they didn't. I don't know. Maybe something came out in the editing process where like Martin tells the NSA, "Oh, by the way, it's broken," and I was like, "It's broken? When the fuck did it break? What do you mean it's broken? We saw it work," and I was confused. What what that meant? Like what do you, like how what did I again? I thought did I miss something? But then I guess he was just priming them for like when they get it back that it doesn't work. It's like, oh well, the guy told us it was broken. Oh well, it's so strange.
Yeah.
yeah.
And speaking of like another tonal shift type of thing, so when they are talking to Abbott on the phone for the first time, and then the last
Mhm.
question they ask, like, can you get
Guarantee my
promise us
safety.
safety? Yeah, and
Yeah.
then the last thing like we see is that he says, yeah, but then it's a lie. So I'm like,
Right.
okay, it looks like the actual NSA people are also like the bad guys. Like there are no good guys here.
Mhm.
But then at the very
Yeah.
end, Abbott's like, it's like all fun. Like, it's like all funny and fun and games. Like, oh yeah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna do all this for you guys, and yeah, you all are safe. But it's like,
Mhm.
oh, but I got the impression that no, the NSA are also bad. But yeah, that was just
Right.
like another shift that
Yeah.
I could
Which
have
can I?
I would have liked the darker a bit more.
Mhm. It's also two things. Again, I'm sort of nitpicky, but yeah, you're right, Brendan. That it's like, yeah, there's sort of a more challenging story in here somewhere that they just didn't finish writing. Um, Little bit confusing to me though that it's like the Cosmos people were pretending to be NSA, and also the NSA really was also looking for this. Like it's like that's a little strange to me. I don't know. I don't know why when it was revealed that the NSA agents weren't really NSA agents, they thought we better call the real NSA and they'll know what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Mhm.
I pretended to
Yeah.
be yeah, like if I pretended to be FBI, people wouldn't think, "Oh boy." But you know, like I better call the real FBI and they're going to know what I'm talking. It just doesn't really didn't
Yeah.
really track. Like, um, the other thing though that drove me crazy, and maybe I missed a line. But how the fuck were they giving this guy a lie detector test over the phone?
That makes no sense because
Yeah, that's not
you're
how it
right.
works.
Lie detectors do not go off vocals; they go off. Yeah, I
Right.
completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
like,
like,
how
what's
did?
going
Yeah,
on?
yeah. That's not. They use heart rate. They don't use vocals. I
Right.
100% agree. That made no sense.
Yeah, it was very weird. Like, I feel like I don't know. Like, if I feel like if you're gonna have
I
a
blocked that from my
movie,
memory. I can't believe I
yeah,
forgot that. I
it's
should have
insane.
took a note because that was so dumb in that
Yeah,
Yeah.
moment.
it was. I feel like if you have a movie that's kind of built around characters that are meant to be like very technical, like whatever they use whatever they are. They're a computer
Mhm.
scientist, they're a technician, they're whatever. Like, I feel like you've got to make it make sense a little bit. Like, if someone who doesn't know anything about lie detector tests, can tell it's bullshit, it's not working. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to, I think,
I
because
will
it's
say
just not
probably in the 90s people didn't really understand how they worked. So
okay. Yeah,
there
maybe you're right.
there's like that benefit of the doubt, but I do agree like the minute you really start thinking about it, it makes less and less sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like distractingly so, really.
Mhm. So it's not going to age well, but I mean, the more you look at
Yeah,
it like a comedy, it's funny when you think of it like that of a comedy. Like,
right.
"Oh,
I mean,
that's silly."
it has a certain charm, I'll say. Like, I
Yeah.
mentioned that, but like I do give it credit. Like, it is, I think, fun for me at least to see like that. I can't really excuse. Like, the lie detector thing's just stupid. But when they're, like I said, they're like using tape, like literal cassette recorders to like record this guy's voice, and they're using these big chunky terminals to break into the Federal Reserve records and stuff. Like, I kind of enjoy that just because it's very much of its time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Definitely did
I
have
I
charm.
I do agree with that. So I was gonna say, since we want to have some time to talk about the things we watched and things we're reading, whatever, blah blah blah. Is it cool with you guys that we go straight into ratings?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Also, I should have give you a heads up earlier, but Dan, you have to think about the next movie.
Yeah, I remembered
Oh,
as we jumped
nice.
on. So
Oh, okay,
yeah, I
cool,
think I'll have some choices ready for us. Although I'm forgetting,
awesome.
but yeah, I'll be ready.
Okay, sounds good. But yeah, I was gonna say getting into ratings. I'm gonna be like you guys for a chance. I'm gonna say 6.5.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna throw out a point there. Like it,
Oh
I
yeah, yeah,
can't
yeah.
I can't tell if it's a 7. I can't tell if it's a 6. But I did enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Do you agree with
Dan,
that?
you
Wait,
want to
you
go?
you you
Or
give the same rating, or
oh
Brandon
no
needs to
no
give the same?
no not the same rating. I would give it 'cause I'm thinking whether a 7 or 7.5.
Okay,
Mm.
Yeah, one of those two. But a solid 7
7.25.
sounds yeah. A solid 7 sounds pretty good, but like
Cool. We're
7.5 too,
adding.
if I don't think about if I just enjoy it as like a 90s film that I know is not a technical masterpiece or whatever, like
Mhm,
I would give it a 7.5.
that's cool. The
Yeah,
day I
yeah,
add
that's
one
all I got.
decimal point, you guys add 2 decimal points.
Yeah. Brendan's really the precise one. I can't take too much credit for the points. That's really Brendan's. Brendan really pioneered that. Um,
Yeah.
on my scale, honestly, like this might be like a 5. Like, I like it, but man, like now that I'm done with it, I'm like, this movie I feel like is kind of a mess.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah, no, and you're entitled to your opinion. Yeah.
Good, thank
I
you.
Yeah.
I feel like this is probably the biggest spread we've had in a while. 5 to almost 7.5. That's kind of
7.
crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We're usually like
that's
very like the same number, if not one
yeah.
apart.
We've been within like 1 or like 1.5 stars of each other lately.
Yeah. No, but I like that
Yeah.
yeah, this is a good thing.
This
Yeah.
and this is also random, but because this movie reminded me of a different movie, which is War Games. I think I like War Games way more.
Mm,
Oh yeah, War Games is great. I love the ending to War Games.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a fun movie. It did
Yeah,
remind me
like
of
that's
War
actually
Games
really
kind of.
fun.
Hmm. Um. Yeah. No. Now I want to watch War Games. But like I said, I wanted to watch Minority Report because of the sound scene.
mm,
So yeah,
mhm.
maybe there's just a lot of movies you think about.
Oh,
Um.
can I? Sorry. Throw out
No,
one more thing that
no, it's
I
okay.
drove me crazy.
Hmm.
Um, and it's a long list, but I have to mention this one. Uh, I thought it was so dumb. Do you remember in the final stretch of the movie? It's the big heist. They're in
Hmm.
Platonic's office, which, by the way, why that the front was a toy company, I have no idea. Um, do you remember what gives them away finally? Like, what is the big thing that Cosmo says? Wait a minute, this doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, the computer comment, like no more
Yeah,
computer dates.
it's right. It's
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and it
He's on a
all
date.
falls apart. Right. The fact is, a computer would never link them together. This jabroni and this woman, like, no way. Like that, there must be something wrong here. It's just like so ridiculous. It's kind of funny, but it's so ridiculous that is like the impetus for all of it crumbling. Like everything else is flawless. They just get away. All the stuff we've been talking about, they just get away with by the skin of their teeth. And then this random comment is like this guy, he like self-destructs, and it's like it doesn't make sense. How would a computer like it? It's just was very stupid and like I said, just unsatisfying because it's not like it's just like not the stakes that they had set. You know,
Yeah,
um, like I didn't realize I needed to watch out for this guy being really like he really understands like eHarmony's algorithm. You know, like don't make any comments about online dating, otherwise he's going to see through you. It's just very strange.
I like that scene though. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, maybe the problem is I'm just taking it too seriously. That may be my problem, honestly.
It's okay. But yeah, I was gonna say let's talk about things that we've seen, read, or done, whatever. Who wants to start?
I can
Who?
go
Okay,
because
go
I
for
just
it.
have I just have one main thing that I can think of. I finally watched Blue Velvet, David Lynch.
Oh, David Lynch, let's go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was my
Did you like
first
it?
David Lynch.
What'd you think?
Uh, yeah, I did. Um, I had only seen one David Lynch movie before, and it was Elephant Man, which I feel like is very sort of different from his other stuff. Like I remember Elephant Man being relatively sort of straight, you know, like it's not there's not really any like surrealism.
Hmm.
Um
Mhm.
Blue Velvet is like I think I have some thoughts on like what is being talked about, but man, it's it's not original to say, man, that movie's weird, but it's really like it's crazy on like in like a few different ways, honestly. Have you guys seen it?
I've seen other
No,
David
I
Lynch
haven't.
movies instead. I've
Okay.
seen I've seen a lot of them to be honest. I've seen Eraserhead. I've seen me
Mhm.
and Brendan have both seen a Mulholland Drive. Um,
Mhm.
Mhm.
I what else? I think I've seen Lost High. No, not Lost Highway. Oh no, maybe I did watch Blue Velvet. Is that the one where like there's a guy with like a an air mask at the end or no?
Yeah, it's Dennis Hopper. He has like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
an
yeah,
air
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that scene is yeah. There's some funny, weird stuff in that movie.
Yes. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
that scene I've seen that moment before because it is all it's
Mm.
just online everywhere. But I didn't really know anything else about it. Um but yeah, it's like there's like the weird stuff that I don't want to necessarily give anything away because kind of the joy of watching it is just like the experience. But there's the very strange surreal things that like I maybe had seen referenced somewhere or like are very like sort of attention grabbing and like very obviously abstract. Then there's some shit that I'm just like, was this movie written by fucking aliens? Like there's a scene early on, not a spoiler, where the main character is walking through his neighborhood with like the love interest essentially.
Mhm.
And they're just talking. It's just, you know, I forget even where they're headed, but they're walking and, you know, he looks over at a random house and he says, I used to know a kid that lived there that had the biggest tongue I'd ever seen. And they laugh and laugh and laugh and talk about how interesting that is and whatever happened to him. Oh, I don't know. Everyone I know moved away. By the way, have you ever seen a chicken walk? And then he starts like I don't even know how to describe what he does. Lunging around, I guess like a chicken. Like it's not anything. It's just great. I don't know if it means something. I don't know why anyone would talk this way. But anyway, the whole thing is just like a trip.
Yeah, David Lynch was a weird guy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Um, there's a great clip of him of like someone asking for the meaning behind one of his movies, and he just
Mm.
kind of just refuses. He's like, "I'm never gonna tell anyone what any of my movies mean."
Honestly,
And
I
I
respect it.
respect that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I respect
yeah,
that so
me
much.
too.
Hmm.
Because
Rest in
on
peace.
the thing, yeah, rest in peace. I don't know if this was his point. I'm not going to put any words in his mouth. Just my personal opinion. But like, I don't know. Like, I totally get like we want answers just as human beings. Like, we want to know like the intention behind something, or like if there's a definitive like, what does this mean? What am I supposed to take from this? But I don't know. I also I I think the joy of maybe like all art and media, but like maybe particularly a movie like this is like trying to figure it out and like think about like what it means to you and like how do you see it. Like I sort of think it would take something away if when you Googled blue velvet meaning, there was a list of bullet points saying, well, this symbolized this and this meant this and this is a reference to this. Like that's not really. I don't really think that's. I don't want to sound too paternalistic, but I don't think that's the way you're meant to like experience these things. You know.
I agree. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good point. But yeah, I'm glad you got started getting into David Lynch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
uh,
about time.
yeah, well, if you ever watch a Eraserhead, that's even weirder. So,
Okay.
all right, cool. I was gonna say anything else you want to talk about, or
Uh, that was I think mainly, and I'm still playing. Well, last time I mentioned I was playing Plague Tale: Innocence. I moved on to the
Mhm.
sequel, so I'm still playing
Cool.
that. And I'm reading the same book that you mentioned last week, Grendel. Or I
Ah,
finished it actually.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pog. Um, yeah, I was gonna say, Brendan, do you want to go next, or I mean, I
Okay.
can go.
It's up to you. I have only two things.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
One is a movie, which is The Accountant 2. It was not good. Uh,
I didn't
Mm,
even
mm.
see the first one.
yeah, the first one's just like it's all right.
Oh.
It's fine. Like I enjoyed that one.
Okay.
But the second one I did not enjoy.
Okay.
And then
Mm,
I watched a show from the 90s from MTV called Downtown, and that was awesome. That was like my like 2 a.m. I would only watch that like after midnight. It's only like 13 episodes, but that was really cool.
Cool.
oh,
Really good
it's like
vibes.
it's animated.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, never. I just looked it up.
It's like similar to Daria,
Yeah, it's
right?
called like MTV Downtown. Yeah. Well, I haven't seen
Mhm.
Daria. Like I want to, but from what I've seen, like people compare it. Like they like people who like Daria tend to like this one too.
Okay, cool. And if you
Mm,
like Daria, you might also like Beavis and Butthead, but that's down the line too.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's actually a character in Beavis and Butthead as well. Like they did a spin-off of her from Beavis
Oh,
and
that's
Butthead.
cool.
Yeah, but I also don't think you would enjoy Beavis and Butthead's humor. It's very lowbrow. But I don't know, maybe you might get a kick out of it.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say I'll wrap things up then. Yeah, I was just gonna talk about two things. I watched K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't know if
mm.
you guys have heard about this.
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
it's
saw
like
it's running. That's so good.
no, it's okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like super popular now. It just came out on Netflix, and yeah, it's like a Sony movie. So like they've been doing like their
Mm,
animated stuff. Like they did Mitchell and the Machines, and they've done the Spider-Man movies, like the new ones.
Hmm.
Um, Animation was great. I was like, the animation was really nice. The plot was kind of it was a little funny, a little weird, but I like man, the animation was so pretty. Like I can't even like. It's so weird. We're in like kind of a weird age now where like some movies are animated so well.
mm.
If the plot is okay, then it's like kind of a good movie, and I kind of enjoyed myself. It was pretty quick. Um, the songs
That's
were also
good.
pretty funny too. Like the songs, not funny, but they were like not like they were not bad. Um,
That's
but yeah,
cool.
definitely something I wouldn't like ever watch on my own. But yeah, it was something I watched. So, and the thing I was gonna say, gaming wise, I I should actually talk about that later. Sorry, I just wanted to say I finished the road. The road was great. I actually
Oh,
listened to
nice.
it. Because I was on a plane, so I was like, oh, let me just listen
Mm.
to it. It should be a little quicker. And yeah, It was enjoyable. I liked it a lot. I liked the
Mm.
ending a lot. I thought it was nice, self-contained story. And
Nice.
Yeah, that's those are very like pleasant, gentle adjectives. I feel like to describe like that story. But I'm glad you liked it.
yeah, no, it was yeah, like it was pretty horrible some of the things that happened, but
Mhm.
yeah, it was fun. It was good. Like it was different from what like everything I've been reading. I've been reading a lot of like high
Mm,
fantasy stuff, so it was nice to be
mm,
grounded, and it was like I don't know, it was refreshing.
mm. Nice.
But yeah, I was gonna say the big thing I want to talk about gaming is Expedition 33. I've been playing that. It's
Oh
amazing.
yeah.
It's one of it's the best game this year so far. It's so fucking good.
Nice.
I I love it so much. The story is so good. I don't even know how much more praise I can give it. It's so good. It's really hard. It's like one of the best games ever. Um, yeah,
Damn.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
that's
haven't
on my
even finished
list.
it. Yeah, it's only $50 too. It's actually cheaper than like most AAA games.
Mm.
So yeah, I had a great time. I'm very happy I'm playing it. But yeah, that's me. So yeah, let's wrap things up and let's talk about the movie you're gonna recommend.
Yeah, I've been looking through 'em and trying to decide. I think I'm just gonna go with where are we? I'm gonna go with Sorcerer,
Oh,
1977. Yeah, directed by William Friedkin. Yeah, I don't know much about it. I just not that recently, but relatively recently heard about it as kind of a movie that maybe wasn't super appreciated at its time, but has since kind of maybe even more than a cult following, kind of been like I guess like reevaluated. And there's a lot of it seems like there's a number of like modern like active directors today that maybe don't count it as like an influence, but like have a very high opinion of it. So
that's very cool. No, I'm
Yeah, that's
excited.
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, yeah. Sorcerer by William Friedkin. Oh, he's also the guy who's directed this Exorcist. That's so cool. Okay,
yeah, he's real. He's a good one.
cool.
But yeah, the French Connection, I
Nice.
think maybe he directed too. Um,
The
yeah.
I don't see French Connection. Oh, never mind. I can't
Oh,
read.
okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Never mind. But yeah, no. So yeah, check it out. If you guys want to follow along, please watch Sorcerer by William Friedkin. Um, but yeah, cool. If anything else, we can wrap things up. Thank you everyone for listening to us talk about sneakers. Sneakers was fun, and yeah, check us out on Spotify. That's where we are now. So check us out there. This has been Chuck.
This has been Daniel.
And this has been Brendan.
Bing bong.